If you haven't seen my video on how much should you put down for your home, make sure you check that out. But after we did that video, somebody asked me, Matt, what are the pros and cons of owning a home for cash? Certainly, if you own your home for cash, if you don't owe money on your mortgage, right, you have security of having equity in the home that you can use for anything that you need in the future. Any emergencies you might need in the future, you could tap into that equity to fund a vacation, retirement, education for a child or grandchild, or when you're older and on a fixed income, not having that mortgage payment leaves you only with your taxes, HOA, and insurance. So having the surety of knowing that you own your home, that no one can take it away, and that it's going to be affordable for you in your old age is certainly the biggest advantage of owning your own home for cash. One of the disadvantages of owning your house for cash is you have certain risk. If for whatever reason you get a judgment against you, you got into a fight, you got into a car accident, here's an asset that creditors can reach. So if you own your home for cash, make sure you have insurance. It is an asset. You do have a certain amount of risk. If a creditor, for whatever reason, gets a judgment against you, they can go after that asset. Best advice if you own your house for cash is make sure you keep your homeowner's insurance and your car insurance fully paid. If you don't have any equity in the house, if it's completely leveraged, and there's no equity, then nobody can actually get to that equity. There are some sophisticated strategies. If you're really worried about this, we could have a private conversation and I can go over some of those strategies or put you in touch with an asset protection attorney. But for the most part, you don't have to sweat it. Just make sure you have insurance. Another thing to consider if you're buying a house for cash is, do you have any other cash needs, right? Is there any opportunities that you're not going to explore because you don't have the money to do it? Buying a house for cash limits what you could do with that money. Whereas if you borrow the money and you have that money to invest, you can explore other opportunities for investments, other real estate purchases, vacations, cars, handbags, jewelry, etc. And as a final point, a cash offer is always a stronger offer, more attractive to a seller than an offer with financing. So take that into consideration. Okay, everybody, short and sweet. I hope that answered your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to make a comment below. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment on these posts. I love doing these videos for you. I love answering your questions. I love helping my agents. I like helping buyers and sellers. This is really, really what I love doing. I love talking about real estate. Been doing it my whole life, and I can hope to continue doing it for at least another 50 years.